there. Welcome to the show where ex-evangelicals watch and talk about TV shows and movies.
Ones we weren't allowed to watch as kids because, Satan and stuff.
I'm Donovan.
And I'm Zach. And Jesus stole our movies.
So let's go steal 3 kids from the woods, force them into fame and stardom, make a bunch of monies off their backs, and turn them into a franchise, and get this movie back.
3 kids out of the woods?
Yeah, man, that's what you gotta do.
You stealing children is what you have to do?
Yeah, man, to get this done.
You're sick?
If your name's Dave.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
What the fuck, man? Why you do this to me? Every time. You know what it is. You say it right now. What is
Paddington Bear.
I hate you so much right now.
Stuart Little.
Okay. You know what you're doing.
Alvin and the Chump
Yes,
Manx.
thank you. God damn it.
Okay.
You make me think I'm not making it obvious enough. How you doing, buddy?
I'm working on it, buddy.
I feel that. Well, last time we were together, we talked about this awesome movie, Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, semicolon, eventually, a Power Rangers movie, right? Stole your joke.
6 hours later, a Power Rangers movie.
Well, we had our buddy Steve and Alec back then, and we got them back today to finish that movie. How you guys doing?
Yo, we're back.
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry, we're breaking this movie into 2 parts. It's
There's too much to talk about.
like when we did The Matrix last year, like, you know what, 2 parts felt like justifiable. It's like a really landmark movie. It's like got a lot of like religious connotations to it, and like
It's also a fairly long movie.
Christian
and, like,
analysis.
Yeah.
And here we are for part 2 of 5 of Turbo the Power Rangers movie. Buckle up.
That's just because this time we're all way more enthusiastic about Power Rangers than we were about the Matrix.
Yeah,
That's true.
Because like I was like, all week I've just been like, what a week we had, what a Saturday we had. And then we recorded last Saturday.
Mhm.
Then what happened, and just like last week, I was like, oh, shit sucks, man. This shit's going bad. And then I was really looking forward to talking about Power Rangers. We had one hell of a conversation about movie with a bunch of teenagers and some weird rubber suit men. It wasn't the Power Ranger movie yet, but
True.
and then what happened last week happened. So this week I've been really looking forward to just talking shit about Power Rangers again.
Mhm.
This is kind of like be a nice little island of fun after what's going on out there. And hopefully you listening to this will be able to join us and just have a little bit of fun, a little bit of Power Rangers goofiness and us making sillies about something while some scary stuff is happening outside. And I just wanted to just really quick, we talked about this earlier, so I'm not saying anything that nobody else doesn't want me to say out of turn. This episode, it doesn't matter. I don't think a ton of people, what's up, Belgium? I don't think a ton of people listen to this podcast,
Jesus.
but like, I think all 4 of us right now are kind of in agreement that nobody ever and more people of, that this is a very American thing that happens. So if you're elsewhere in the world, you might not understand that this is a very American thing that happens, but people a lot of the time and far too frequently are actually killed at the hands of law enforcement. It's a huge deal now because quite frankly, it's white people, and that's why it's such a big deal. But it's been happening to our friends and coworkers and neighbors in the African American and Hispanic communities for literally generations at this point. There are so many names that we can mention, but nobody, no matter who they look like, no matter what they believe in, should die at the hands of law enforcement. And just that is that. And the people that have passed away, we can list their names, so we can go on for minutes and minutes and minutes, just like who has passed and who has been quite frankly really grossly racially profiled. And you don't hear a lot about certain people. Right now we're talking about specifically Keith Porter Jr., Renee Good and Alex Preddy, who were murdered by um, murdered by government agents who are doing unconstitutional work. So just keep in mind as we talk about fun Power Ranger shit that like there's fun stuff that we can talk about. If you need to have a way away from this, if you have to turn off your fucking socials and just come goof around with us for a little bit, that's what we're here for. Thank you for being here, and thank you for trying your best.
And we love you.
And we love you. Kia.
Yeah.
Alpha, bring me something
No,
happy.
no. Reverb it.
Oh, I got. Hold on.
Reverb it.
I gotta find the button.
Find a button.
Alpha, somebody please bring me some kibble for my tube. I'm very hungry.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Meanwhile, on Power Rangers in space. I love that. Alpha, stop with the fucking bummers.
We're here to have a good time.
The viewing globe only gets OAN.
Oh no.
That's a real I.
Can we do something about the labeling in the command center? I think somebody keeps peeing in my tank. It just tastes funny.
It tastes funny. All right. I'm just trying to think of a good cutting point for that. Where to bounce to from there, you know what I mean?
Where to bounce to? I don't know. When bummery things happen, weird shit happens on our podcast when bummery things happen.
Yeah, we do silly bananagram things.
Yeah.
One more bummer thing to say really quick before we move on. We lost somebody who's a wonderful human being, a wonderful light on this earth, one of the first pioneers of comedy in Chicago and up in the Great White North. Catherine O'Hara passed away, and she was a titan in comedy and like a wonderful human being overall. So she will be missed specifically by everyone, but I just wanted to throw something out there because it hit me a little hard because she's just, yeah, I've been watching her since I was really, really little. SCTV and Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show, all those crazy things she did with Eugene Levy and Christopher Guest and stuff. It really, really like left a mark on me as far as my sense of humor and the way I looked at things. So yeah, I'm gonna miss her a lot, and I'm sure all of us here will. So rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. Another silly bananagrams things happen. Somebody do it for me because I got nothing.
Oh man, I don't know. Oh, so I have a letter. I received a letter here from last week. Someone was a little embarrassed at their no. Someone was embarrassed at their behavior last week. They don't feel like coming on the podcast. He wanted me to apologize to you for his aggressiveness. Steve is upstairs being real sad. He's watching a little bit of Schitt's Creek to commemorate the legend. So, but Steve, he wanted to be here so he could have some Steve to Steve time, but he was real sad about how he treated you. So
I appreciate that. It's like, just he was right though. Us Steve's got to show solidarity. And I kind of broke I broke the Steve code, and but Steve, I love you.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that if he could. I have the letter. Do you want me to read you the letter in Stone Cold Steve Austin?
We should get some torpedo IPAs at some point here, and just bury the old hatchet, on the Broken Skull Ranch.
Some of that old Broken Skull IPA.
He wants to go to. I'll go to Trader Joe's with him. We can,
you could do goatee maintenance together.
Hell yeah, brother!
True.
All right.
Well, I was gonna do a little thing really quick. I have this little Ouija board and planchette in front of me right now.
Oh no!
And I was gonna summon our good friend Pat Robertson to do a little Pat's movie moment because he watched a movie over the weekend, and I'll let you hear from him because it's already happening. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh God!
Oh, hello, my baby boys. I just wanted to stop in and say, I watched a movie. You want to know what it was?
Was it Melania?
Oh, I threw up in the theater. I was so excited. It was good the whole time. And I had many, many men hit me up on Grindr, so it worked out perfectly for me.
They got movies in hell there, buddy?
Yeah, they make us watch them. Sometimes they're like, "What's the scariest thing to you?" And then you can be like, "Deep sea monsters," and they're like, "No, now you're watching underwater for 15,000 years." My deepest fear is animals that have evil spirits. So they were like, "Sit your ass
God.
down. You're watching Cujo." So here's my quick minute rundown of Cujo. This lady was in the car with her little baby boy and a guy, and they were going on a road trip, but then the car broke down, so he stopped at this weird guy's house, right? And he had a little St. Bernard, and the St. Bernard was chasing this bunny rabbit down a little hole, and he was like, "I must smell you." And the bunny was like, "No, you're not." And a bat bit him on the face. And the dog went after everybody, right? And he was saying, "I'm going to eat all y'all." But was he really possessed, though? Because that's what I was thinking happened, because that guy was a devil lover. He beat his lady, and he was a devil lover, and he bought that doggy. So then the doggy turned evil, too. And he was going after everybody, and nobody went to church not once times. And because of that, everything went south, like to hell where I'm at. And it didn't get good ever. And everybody died. The dog took over the car, drove down to the East Coast, went to Atlantic City, and he got all these doggy bones and used milk bones instead of casino chips. That might be what happened. I
This is a
think.
different version of Cujo than I
That
saw.
happens in the movie. That's what goes on.
Yeah, man. And then they said, "You gotta go back to your room now." And I said, "Okie dokie." So I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Oh my God.
My favorite part of Cujo was the part where the dog drove the car. I will say, like, as a kid, when I saw that movie, it was very scary, but I really liked that part.
Yeah, did he use his paws, his jaw? What did he do?
It was like a Toonsa situation. They had the arms. It was, I mean, you know, you could tell it was puppetry, but it was really well done. You know,
Yeah, right. It's almost as good as Kermit riding the bike.
Oh yeah, Kermit riding the bike.
nothing's as good as that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for you guys. You ready to jump in this movie?
Hold on. I got a special thing. It's not a bit. It's not a bit. I promise. It's not a bit.
We believe you.
I like that to activate the reverb, it takes like 2 or 3 button presses. So it's like, hold on.
I'm not doing nothing.
It's a knob that I have to turn very, very slowly. Last time on Power Rangers, Rocky spin kicked himself straight to hell. Justin was trying to sniff his undies, and Divatox had very, very poor submarine etiquette. Kimberly and Jason got captured, and people were sweaty in Africa.
Completely forgot about the Africa segments.
So did I. And
Why are
there's
they
a
on the
little
island
wizard in there,
again?
too. Don't forget about that.
There was a wizard or something, and he pulled out a wand. I thought it was a Glock. And Tommy and Kat, there was a butt, and stuff happened, but no Power Ranger.
Yeah, we didn't get to a point where they morphed, did we?
Nope. Not at all.
Holy crap.
We got it almost more.
Okay.
We
Yeah, I
made
was
it through
gonna-
like a 2.5 hour long
I was gonna
podcast
say,
when
for
they
a-
didn't transform.
They technically transform in the command center for like all of 5 seconds.
When they need to show us the B-roll for a second
Right.
there. yeah.
Right. Well, it's like they get their powers and they're like, okay, I guess we don't have to wear this anymore, and then they
And then
go
onto,
off.
and then onto the boat. It's
Onto the
time
bo-
for
It's my favorite arc of this.
it's time for Shang Tsung's boat ride to the Mortal Kombat Island.
Yeah, I was waiting for Raiden to come stepping off the dock.
It's like Raiden's like, I can.
I don't think so.
Raiden's like, I can't get involved. I'm not allowed to. The Elder Gods won't let me do anything. Also, I can teleport you wherever you need to go, but not right now.
Not happening.
I gave Larigo his teleportation powers.
He has to go elsewhere and cut off Clancy Brown's head, and then he'll be able to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm, mhm.
So the Rangers get their new Zords, and they finally acquire their new Turbo Morphers, finally transforming 40 freaking minutes into the movie. And it's a good thing that the turbo suits look this good, or else I would have been mad. Because oh man, those Car Ranger helmets look so cool with the headlights
Oh,
and the
I love it.
I
crossbar.
agree.
Oh, it's a great helmet. That's one of like those all-timer Ranger helmets for me.
Mhm.
I agree. Like I was not. I mean, primarily because of Justin, but like like just in terms of just the like the sweatiness of how that season was constructed with them losing, the Rangers halfway through and whatever. It was kind of a mess. So like story wise, it's a mess, but like everything, I mean, from the Zords to the suits to the Morpher, like everything's on point. Like it looks great. Yeah.
Zordon says to take their Zords across the desert to the sea, hop on a ghost ship randomly because that's now a part of our lore, and the galleon will take you to the Nemesis Triangle and then through the Nemesis Triangle onto Mulantithius, whatever shitty portmanteau they used of Mu, Lemuria, and Atlantis. And that makes me mad. I'm sorry, but if you're going to come up with a lost civilization, do better than just smooshing three lost civilizations together.
That's how I felt about the name Nemesis Triangle. I was like, we get you're doing the Bermuda Triangle. Oh my God. So
No,
cool.
Why
no,
Nemesis, though?
it's in a different place. It's in a different place.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's yeah.
You can only get there with ghost ships or super space submarines.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that logic.
Too bad the Power Rangers didn't have a space submarine.
Oh,
It's not like they could just randomly whip up any kind of giant robot combiner at any
No.
time, and they could have made themselves a giant robot super space submarine. No, they had to ride on somebody's like sail camp yacht. We'll get to that in a second. It's clearly an advertisement for somebody's sail camp, like one of those like go intern on a sailing like a tall ship camp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it looked like, because that's 100% what that boat. Because they bring those to Cleveland all the time. They have the Tall Ships Festival, and you'll go
Yep.
see a bunch of like 30 or 40 teenagers just sweating and exhausted after having to work the rigging of these ships to get them into shore. Like, this has an engine, though. You're gonna force these poor children to like work like an old timey sailing crew, and you could just putt into the harbor. Like, come on, dude.
Several shots in this movie just have the 800 number to contact them for a tour, like
Oh, yeah.
plastered on. The camera locks down all of a sudden, and you just know it's a product placement shot. It's just like the Power Rangers endorse this company for your sailing needs.
Bright yellow letters. Call now.
We cut to the absolutely rad set of Zords tearing across the desert as they do their full Zord roll call, looking like an absolute $1 million. We have Red Racer, Wind Chaser, Dune Star. Well, it's Red Lightning. Sorry. Red Racer is much better, by the way, even though I kind of hate alliteration. I think Red Racer is way better. Red Lightning, Dune Star, Wind Chaser, Desert Thunder, and the blue one is still absent. In the command center, Zordon addresses a Blue Ranger whose face remains hidden. And ooh, it's a mystery for
I
zero
bet it's
reason
Rocky.
because we know who it is.
He's back. His back is fixed. It's a miracle.
Yeah, the morphing grid actually worked.
I wish it was Kino from Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh, man,
Ernie
now we're
Rice
talking.
Jr. just fucking walks out.
That would be sick as hell.
A character that they haven't shown at any point prior to that. It's just like,
Right.
this is your new Blue Ranger, by the way.
I mean, that's what they did with Justin. He wasn't in the show prior to this.
No, but he was in the movie prior to this. But like, and like I remember when they had the White Ranger, like they were teasing it for weeks or whatever, and I was like a dumb kid, so I didn't notice that they were like seeding throughout the show like MacGuffins, like they had red herrings where it was like, oh, here's their new friend Billy or Billy. Well, why would I use that name? Not Billy. Here's their new friend Dave. All right. Like, so it'd be like, you had like 2 or 3 people that it could be or whatever. And I just remember as a kid just still being like, but it's Tommy. Like, cause it was like, I was way too dumb to get that they were trying to throw me off the track.
It
That's
worked.
That's like in Who's That Pokemon, where sometimes you swear they changed the cutout when it came back. That's not who it was.
It's Jigglypuff from above.
There's no reason to have a mystery for this, right? We understand that the Rangers are down one member, but there's no real reason to have a mystery. And why not just introduce the Ranger when the others were there? Because it's that old pro wrestling interview thing of like the person had to be just off camera, like 14 feet away, and they just come to. I'm just fully ignoring this person. They're going to come off camera and just say something because they teleport away and he just walks in. I was like,
right. This bothers me so much because then he's like 5 minutes behind them.
Yeah.
So like,
oh my God, you're right.
Like they arrived to the boat, and then literally before they can do anything, he drives up. Like, why wouldn't they just have Alpha and Zordon couldn't just have them wait?
Well,
2 seconds,
like to the point, like I feel like this has been our big thing, like demanding pathos and gravity from Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. But like you could have just had the four of them go, and Justin's there, right? Just like whatever. Maybe Justin knows they're Power Rangers, so he's just hanging out with them, and do like the four of them take off, and they're like, we'll send Rocky when he's ready, and Justin's like, just send me. I will go and do this. I can help them. These are my friends. And Zordon's like, no, because you're under 4 feet tall. We can't do this. You wouldn't fit in the suit. And he's like, I can do a thing where I grow. And Zordon's like, okay. And then sends him like whatever it is. But like have Justin have some agency to be like pushing for it. And then it's like, like we were talking about last week, then you could do the whole like, like he can't control the powers. He like, what does it mean for him to like have really wanted this? He wasn't chosen for it, but now he's a little kid that gets to be a Power Ranger, and what does that do to him? And it would have given a reason to have, if you want the surprise moment on the docks where the car drives up and the other Rangers are like, oh my God, it's Justin, what are you doing here? It's past your bedtime, go home. Like do that, like have a little thing where Justin like forces the issue, and then we see a little bit of motivation for him, I guess.
I like the idea that the growing is not because of the powers of the Power Ranger, but is just something
he can just do that.
Right.
That's a Justin thing. That's not Turbo. That's Justin.
Well, you know what it is? You know what it all boils down to? Zordon works in mysterious ways.
Okay? I didn't consider that.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Don't question it. Why does Rocky have a broken neck from falling 4 feet? Zordon works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, Zordon did that one too. It's like, I just thought it would be funny.
I just thought it would be funny, you guys. He has 14 broken vertebrae, and he's now 2 inches shorter.
I took away the protection. I took away the hedge of protection of the morphing grid for about 5 minutes there.
Rocky needed to learn a lesson.
That's where I was about to go with it. He was trying to leave. He had to remember who was in charge.
Rocky was asking for too much money.
He had to be put in his place.
Out on the sea, a periscope scopes out of the sea. What the fuck? Maybe that was talk to talk. Out on the sea, a periscope pops out of the waves, and Divatox rejoices in the lack of any visible Power Rangers. Larigo, it seems, is in bad shape, but Divatox says they better hurry to wake up Malagor before Larigo succumbs to the atmosphere of the Earth, because apparently their species can't live here very long. At the shore, the Rangers arrive on the mist-shrouded coast, fog-wreathing skeletons and ghostly cargo, because a 1700s shipping dock is just there on the coast of California, and nobody ever touches it. And that skeleton is not like someone's gravesite that we should be respectful of.
This is just what happens in Angel Grove at night. That's why the show is always during the day. At night it's haunted, and they don't want to mess with that.
It's too spooky for the monsters to come, so that's why.
Yeah. Rita never attacked at night because there's already skeletons and ghosts everywhere. So she's like, I don't want to do this. We're going to get a good night's sleep, and Goldar can go tomorrow morning.
You see this shit? It's scary as fuck.
See, monsters are people too.
At the shore, hold on. When the ghost galleon appears over the horizon, glowing eerily, the Rangers hear an engine approach from the desert. Anticipation builds, the Rangers looking on expectantly until lame-ass Justin and his unconscionable haircut gets out of the Zord. The 4 older Rangers react about as close as you'd expect, with a hearty seasoning of what the fuck. And Tommy looks on like he's barely keeping it together. There's a full-on eye roll.
Dude, that is he does not want to be in this movie. Like, that is not Tommy. That is Jason David Frank that is doing that eye roll. This was not like, listen, all love, rest in peace, JDF. He's not that good of an actor. You are not going to get a moment like that where you see the hatred just radiating off of him. Oh, this kid's here. He knows he needs to get off of this show, but he also knows that he really needs to rely on this show to like keep him going. So it's just like the hatred that you see. It's immaculate.
That being said, Tanya, she had a really good look on her face when she like
Tanya was in this scene.
Yeah, like he shows up and he's like, I'm the new Power Ranger. And she just like the disgust in her on her face. It's like, I wonder, I'm wondering if maybe they all kind of didn't like this like story change to begin with in general.
Yeah.
And like this would like they wrote it in to be like, oh yeah, obviously they'd be like perplexed why a kid would join the Power Rangers, but like behind the scenes all the actors were just like, I hate this is awful.
Should we try to contact the actresses for Kat and Tanya? They have their own podcast where they watch all of Zeo and Turbo together.
Oh really?
Like they're like real life best friends. They like hang out together and do conventions together, and like so the two of them will like, it's like Power Rangers Rewind, I think it's called. So
dude, that's rad as hell.
We'll have to write into them and see if we can get some confirmation. Did you hate making this movie? When Justin showed up, did you throw up in your mouth a little bit? And Tanya, how many words were in the script for you?
1 page.
Was it 2?
It's 17 lines the whole movie. Oh my god. Well, what is so in The Curse of Dracula, not The Curse of Dracula, The Horror of Dracula, Christopher Lee only has, I think, 12 lines in the whole movie. And like, he is the centerpiece because he is Dracula. And like, that's effective. But what they did to poor Tanya is just like, she's here as well. Next, and like, oh man, like, be nice to people. But
Donovan, I have to say something here. This might be a good place to put it in terms of people who are the centerpiece of a movie that, they're on the poster, they're the biggest name, but like they're kind of they're in it sort of or whatever. Donovan, after last week, I turned off the stream.
Okay.
And I watched Sidekicks.
Chuck
Norris and Jonathan
was that right?
Bananas. A little bit. So he's in it more than I remembered because
it's like dream sequences,
it's
right?
the dream sequences.
I remembered it as I was editing. I was like, fuck, I remember that.
Yeah. So like he's in it, he punctuates it. So like Jonathan Brandis has like little dissociative episodes where he like imagines that he's saving his school teacher from, savages or whatever it is, like, like little like kung fu action movies. So he's just going into dream world. And so it's like him and Chuck Norris saving the day in like action movie sequences. I will say, I think that movie super holds up. Like, I mean, it's mad dated, and like there's definitely some language in there that you wouldn't be putting into a kids movie today because obviously it's 1992 or whatever. But like, it's got kind of like the meanness of like movies from that era where it's like, I mean, the bullies are bullies. Like, it's not like, oh man, Disney channeled up. It's like they're holding this kid down. Like, he's got asthma, and like they're holding him down in like, like the locker room, and he's like, let me up, I can't breathe. And it's just like, oh my god, like, it was actually like really kind of affecting and good. I mean, the Chuck Norris of it all aside, like it was, like you can't look at this man and not think like, okay, where he stands on things these days. But it's, I actually really enjoyed watching that.
That's so rad. That inhaler part does happen, right?
What's that?
The inhaler part where he's like doing the montage and then he's like, I don't need this anymore.
So, well, yes, but that's also like, it's like ill-advised because he like, so the girl, Danica McKellar, I think her name. So there's the girl, it was a Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years. It's like the love interest. And there's a whole thing where it's like, he tells her how he feels about her. And then she's like, listen, I like you, but just not that way. And he flips out and goes home and smashes the inhaler, and then ends up in the emergency room because it's like they find him passed out on like the porch, like he couldn't get to his inhaler because he was like, this stupid thing, it's holding me back. Blah, 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 blah. By the end, though, well, I think what you were mixing in there, though, like when he goes to the doctor, they're like, we did like an X-ray of his lungs. He doesn't have any scarring. Like he shouldn't really be having these attacks like this. So it kind of like ties in like his asthma should have kind of cleared up as he got older, but he's having panic attacks because he lost his mom. And so it's like he's kind of like there's a psychological component to it that's not just I trained real hard and now I don't have asthma. So it's like there's a little bit more to it for sure. But
well, it sounds like it's definitely better than I remember if it's got that complexity.
I actually really liked it. I like it's not perfect, but I really enjoyed watching it. So that's worth putting on. And it's on whatever plug here, I guess, like YouTube, their channel that's like free with ads where it's like they just have a bunch of movies, and so the ad blocker took care of that with ads component for me. But no, I actually really enjoyed it, so I wanted to shout that out. Sidekicks, check it out. 35 years ago.
I was expecting you to say like, yes, he did just karate himself out of being asthmatic.
No,
and somewhere RFK Jr. is watching this movie. He's like, I have my entire plan to destroy the American public. Yes.
I think everybody in elementary school should watch Sidekicks, and Chuck Norris is our new Minister of Health, and and then he melted into a puddle like that guy from X-Men, the senator.
Oh my god!
Tell me that's not how RFK Jr. looks. Is like he's just about to like just dissociate into a puddle of goo, held together by whale semen, and like
the way he drips over his neck's collar on his suits. Yeah,
God.
Like it looks like foreskin around his.
But the kids are mildly frustrated at the new appearance of this strange new ranger. But what the weird floating face in the tube says goes, I guess. And now the complete team somehow inexplicably load their giant robot cars onto an old-timey tall sailing ship.
It's a ferry.
Like that's not where is the crane to load? Because you could ostensibly through a deck hatch. I'm not going to get too into maritime shit, but yes, they do load cars. They do load cargo vertically into cargo ships, even on old sailing vessels like that. Like those big forward holds you would always see. Like you're going to have a big winch and a crane and just drop a net full of barrels down in the hold of that thing, but. They don't have any structure to do that. Like, how are they getting that? Do they go back into their morphers and then I don't know. It doesn't.
I kind of figured that the boat had like a hatch on the side and it just opened up and then they just drove in.
Well,
why would a galleon have that? I don't know.
Zach, what were the enemies in Car Ranger? Were they water themed like this? Like
I didn't watch Car Ranger. I didn't even have this week time to watch it because I wanted to compare, but I don't even know what the actual setup was.
Why is this all water themed when they have cars? Like all of this it doesn't hold together in terms of the logic of putting this thing.
Like maybe it was some sort of simpatico with like a sail camp or like somebody just wanted their shit in the movie, or maybe that was one of their weird rich Israeli friends that was
honestly,
I have a crazy yacht. You guys want to use it?
Okay. The bad guys from Car Ranger are according to the Wikipedia, are a space biker gang of thugs.
Perfect.
Who want to prove, despite their stupidity, prove that they have an interplanetary community or something. I don't know.
Okay, so
they're a biker gang.
so rich friend with a yacht wanted to get it in the movie, and so now we have to deal with the submarine and the race to the island and all that.
Makes no sense.
Bingo.
And it would be fine if it was more if the Zords and the suits were more adventure themed. It's not like an adventure-y theme. It's definitely a road racer theme.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a pirate one, like a pirate Power Rangers season?
Yeah.
It was like an anniversary season.
Yeah.
Kaizoku Sentai. Oh,
the helmets had like hats on them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And they had big. Well, they didn't have hats. They had big collars. The Megazord had a pirate hat.
Ah, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I just remember a sick ass pirate hat on something.
Yeah. They didn't really use the pirate theme that season so much though, because it was like the season where they could transform into any ranger because it was like an anniversary thing or whatever.
Oh shit, that sounds cool though.
I mean, that's a cool idea, but like, also I kind of wanted to see the pirate stuff. Like, that
hell
would've
yeah,
been
right?
cool. And just,
Choose
like,
a different season to do that, huh?
Yeah, Japan leans way heavier into the pirate stuff, and the Red Ranger in that one is named Captain Marvelous.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
it's rad.
Regularly rated as one of the top Super Sentai Red Rangers.
The Megazord in that is like the mecha is really cool. It actually transforms out of a pirate ship. So
yeah,
that's rad. Once the Zords are aboard, the Rangers explore the ship, and any creepiness or spooktacular element of fear is quickly dissipated as the Rangers discover that their Zord keys just activate the ship. And almost immediately, they go from a bad facsimile of a Hardy Boys title to a full-on yacht rock cheese as the ship transforms from a creepy, haunted Hulk into a state-of-the-art tall ship. And it's a total bummer because I wanted some ghost ship shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but have you ever considered that there's some hope for the world now?
I get, maybe. I don't know. We went from like something spooky to like you just be hearing, Brandy, you're a fine girl. Like that's what that feels like to me when you're on this very shiny, perfect ship and like everything is so like nice. It's just like it's just yacht rock garbage.
It turns out Zordon's the oligarch, so you can take my boat to the island, not that island.
No,
island.
A different
island. I wasn't in those documents.
A weird-ass cheeseball song plays over the sail camp advertisement as the Rangers journey on to the lost continent. But below the surface, in the darkest reaches of the fathomless deep, Divatox's submarine glides through the velvet expanse like some foul mechanical leviathan, bearing its vile passengers and their sick thoughts of conquest. And that's where I have the note, is this the not Ilus?
Oh.
Donna, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head at you.
Okay. I don't know if I went too hard on the deep dark shit.
Oh no, I'm good. I know when to step back and take a deep breath and knowing the scary darkness is coming.
Yeah, we got to watch Deep Fathom on this podcast.
I will punch a screen. Dude, you know how many times I think that I've cured myself of that and then immediately that's just nope, didn't happen. I don't know if you guys know, but I have like I have a phobia of deep sea, like monsters and like dark water, like really bad. So that's why he was saying that shit. So sometimes I'll be like, I'm not scared of these sea monsters no more. And then my wife will like show me a picture of a fish. And I'm like, no!
Oh no. Just a fish, just a clown fish.
Yeah, man. Like it's
still framed from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck is that?
Like if it's an angler fish, dude, I'll poo and pee my pants.
Oh, brother.
Listen.
Fuck you, Todd.
Fuck, man, that shit scares me so bad.
Listen, I get it. But my family last summer took me to a butterfly conservatory, and I am terrified of butterflies.
Oh no.
So I just stood there with my arms glued to my sides the whole time. Like, I don't want them fluttering on me. I don't want them landing on me. I don't want them in my mouth. And then I accidentally stepped on one. And
no.
I was like,
take the power back, Steve.
Like, don't show the children.
You did it. You definitely did it on purpose. Because
well, that's the thing,
I
right?
have to show dominance.
Because my daughter was just like, "Did you do that on purpose?" Like, no. I think it was just on the ground to begin with. I don't know. I'm just
in the back of your brain, your lizard brain. You're like, yes, I did.
I saw it there, and I took the step, and I would do it again.
They'll never menace me again.
Yeah.
To feel something other than fear, yes, I did.
Elgar reports to Divatox that their sensors read 5 human life signs, but there's no type of craft or vessel around them.
What? Okay.
Because it's a ghost galleon.
Hold on.
It's not. I feel like we already established it's not.
Okay. So prior to them going to the boat, they were told, hey, there's a ship that's going to hide your signature. So don't worry about it. You're going to be good to go.
Yeah.
But it's just hiding the boat and the swords.
Yeah, it doesn't hide them. Why would they do that?
I mean, they comment on it. It's just people like floating out in the ocean. Like
they should have shown it. They should have shown like the scanner, and it's just 5 silhouettes, just like hovering above the ocean.
What's the point then?
Oh, that's such a.
That's like the invisible jet, right? The invisible jet is just you just see the person doing whatever on the inside.
Wonder Woman sitting there flying through like she's sitting in a chair.
It just kind of makes you wonder, like, if they went below decks, would it still read their life signs? Were they all on the main deck of the vessel? Like, there's no rule.
They're breaking protocol. They're
like, how are they not drowning? They're under the water.
It just hammers home just how evil Divatox and Elgar are, because there could just be randomly 5 people floating, clinging to debris in the ocean. And they're like, yeah, fuck those guys. And they completely ignore international rules to like help anybody lost at sea.
They're aliens. They don't care about that. That's an intergalactic rule. Yes, they're very staunch supporters for that. They're not gonna, when you get onto a planet, I don't know, man.
Yeah, fuck these clowns. I don't know these people. I'm not even from here. Divatox, evil as ever, says no matter, I got something for their ass. And in a page torn straight from a William Hope Hodgson story, Divatox unleashes some gross fungal globs that float upward and attach themselves to the ghost galleon's hull to quiver, mutter, and grow, unbeknownst to the 5 heroes on deck.
These were the monsters that Focus on the Family had a real problem with last episode, right? Like the goo monsters or whatever that were the reason they gave it a -3. Like, I found the goo monsters too sexy.
I mean,
that was the sexual content.
There is
it was this.
There is something quite phallic about their heads and necks.
They're like weird fungus stegosaur humanoids.
Yeah, they have fur too.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, these creatures were designed by the Chiodo brothers. Yeah, these and Malagor at the very end of the movie were all designed by the Chiodo brothers, which I thought was very, very interesting.
The puppet aspect of them was pretty rad.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool looking suits and cool looking monsters. They just didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
right.
Like, were they supposed to be like Voice in the Night type, like Matango, Attack of the Mushroom People type fungoid, humanoid, sentient things? Like they didn't have long enough to exist in the story with us understanding anything about them. And
it's like they wanted to throw in like almost like the Tango Warriors from the first one, where it's like, okay, the ooze monster, like, he goes through like 3 levels of minions, and it's like, okay, he had his ooze men, and then it's like, okay, he can spit the ooze on the floor and create bird monsters or whatever. So it's like they just felt like they needed to mix it up. It felt like,
which like, and it would make sense if they sold a figure of this monster. You know what I mean? I don't know if they sold figures of anything from this movie. Were there ever like a Malagor action figure? Was he the actual big bad of the series? Because I know they used the suit for Malagor later for Forever Red.
Well, even in space, he was he was Dark Spectre. Like they just take the suit. Like that's why it was like even confusing to watch as a kid. It was like Malagor's giant lava monster in this, and then he's not dealt with throughout the entirety of Turbo. And then the very first episode of In Space, there's like, okay, all of the bad guys getting together, and they're going to talk to the big bad, and it's Dark Spectre, but it's just Malagor's suit. They just used it again. So it's like,
this is the same dude.
Like, yeah, like imagine if they had like Lord Zed's suit again, and they're like, but this is Bob. And it's like, no, that's Lord Zed. And it's like, no, this is Bob. He's more evil than Lord Zed. Don't worry about Lord Zed. He's old. He's non-factor. Bob's here.
Then when Zed comes back, you're like, it's Bob. Like, no, you idiot. This is fucking Zed.
Hey, Bob. Well, I'm Zed, you idiots.
Yeah, this one's got a Z on his crown. That one has a B on his crown. Keep up.
But then they'd be visually distinct. No, it's just the same fucking guy.
It's the same Z, yeah.
Well,
Z stands for Bob on his planet.
On their alphabet, the Z is pronounced B. Well, they even used suits from Big Bad Beetleborgs in Forever Red. It was like,
what? I gotta watch it.
Yeah, Forever Red, when they have it's just the Red Rangers, like 2-episode special. 2 of the bad guys are good guys from Beetleborgs.
Yeah,
so like
they say they're part of the Machine Empire, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I could take seeing the Beetleborgs as bad guys though.
Yeah,
break my little heart.
It's not Machine Empire. It's an offshoot of some randos, because Forever Red has Wild Force Red.
But I think like in the episode it was like the remnants of the Machine Empire found, because the Serpentera is like Zed's Zord is in that too. So it's like, just like an amalgam of like random things that were left on the moon, I think was the theme of that.
I've never seen this one. That sounds great. Rad.
It's good.
Yeah, Red's rad, Donovan. You gotta watch it.
Oh hell yeah!
Like that was like my entry point back in, because like they do like a whole thing where it's like, so it's
every
Red Ranger, and like, I mean, you know, when you're like when you're 20 years old and you're already nostalgic for being 8, it's that good. It was like, you know, because they do the whole thing where it's like, oh, all the Red Rangers get together, and then one of them's like, wasn't there one more? And then here comes like Jason tearing up on a motorcycle, and you haven't seen him in so many years. I was like, oh, here
Jason?
He comes.
Yes. Shit.
And he's like, you're not gonna do this without the original Red Ranger.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And is it like, if you tell me it's the fucking suit from the first movie, I'm really gonna poo.
No,
but it's probably not.
It's the normal
They're all
one.
spandex guys. Yeah.
No, but that's still so fucking cool. Like okay, I definitely don't have goosebumps.
It's actually pretty freaking
it's
cool.
fun.
It sounds fucking awesome, man. I'm gonna have to watch it with Grayson today.
I think so. It's Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, Space, Lost Galaxy. I know Wild Force, Time
Force is in there too at that point.
Time Force, and then there's another couple. I can't remember between them.
Oh my god,
Lightspeed Rescue's in there.
Lightspeed Rescue. That's
both Red Time Forces are in there too, right?
Because that's how they get to 10, because they don't have the Die Ranger suit for season 2. So
they got the Quantum Rangers. Coming in to fill in.
They pad out the ranks.
And
it's on Tubi too. Hell yeah, dude! Forever Red is the shit. Son. Definitely watch that with Grayson today.
And then the Wild Force Red Ranger will go on to stab some dude with a sword.
No, we don't talk about that. No.
I was gonna talk about that last week when you guys were like, "This is my favorite Red Ranger." I was gonna be like, "Well,"
Peter Lorre shows up.
I have a secret to tell you.
My favorite Red Ranger is the one from Ninja Storm. So,
rest in peace.
Well, he was also not a very good person.
Oh no? I thought okay.
I think it was another cursed Red Ranger situation.
Well,
no.
Ninja Storm's a great season though.
Yeah,
it really is. Oh man, I love a Ninja Storm. Yeah. Later, we start to get the feeling that either the director or the producers are creeps, as we see Kat looking for Justin on deck. This is like the 3rd or 4th bit where Kat's butt is weirdly specifically in frame. And the Aussie finds Justin at the gunnel alone, thinking all about his deadbeat dad and how proud he would be to know his son is now a Power Ranger. Which, is his dad really a deadbeat, or he's like, I never understood the relationship. I know that he stays on Earth because he doesn't want to go to space because his dad comes back. But like, his mom died and his dad just said, fuck this kid, I'm gonna go to Australia, or like where he goes to like New Guinea or something.
He is like he's running like a martial arts studio or something.
Was that said in this movie?
Yeah, wasn't it like?
Then why the fuck doesn't he have his son who loves martial arts with him?
Right. He's traveling the world, right? And because Kat says to him, your dad's just a little lost right now. That's but weird. You can't be lost without your child. Like, what?
That's a weird thing to say to somebody, especially who's like, your dad's just prioritizing himself over you right now.
Yeah.
Also,
just give him some space.
Also, take a little me time.
Is Justin living in the orphanage?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
But his dad is there. Like
That's,
they know
yeah.
where he is. So like, why would they like what?
Are you allowed to just drop your child off when you don't feel like dealing with them or something?
Right. It's not daycare.
He'll
What,
be
like,
back when he's ready, Justin. Relax.
what?
This is the universal daycare. This is the future that they want. You just drop off your kids anywhere, turn into a Power Ranger.
Shit.
Bunch of
sounds like a great
rainbow-colored
deal.
liberals.
Movie's
The-
woke.
As the two rangers talk, the freaky deaky fungal borders twist and enlarge, finally transforming into humanoid stegosaurus mushroom monsters. Okay. The voice in the night it ain't, as the rangers are alerted to the stegoshrooms, and we finally get a fight scene. Way too late in this movie. This is our first actual combat in this movie.
That
And
can't be accurate.
52
Is that true?
minutes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't even think, because I think maybe somebody fights detonator robots.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
But that's
danger.
underwater, isn't it?
I
It's
think this
Jason
is
and
the
Kimberly
first
fighting him
combat.
off, I think. Well, JDF fights that snake. He fights that
true.
snake.
Hey. And
That
this is
sounded way dirtier than I
52
meant it to. I apologize.
He was in MTV's Undressed. Somebody was fighting JDF snake.
Yeah. Alec, is it your DVD that has the so Alec has this on DVD. Like, does it have the pictures of like the longer cut on it where it shows JDF with the flamethrower? Like, presumably fighting. Yeah, I think on the back of the box.
That's probably from that 3-hour cut.
Yeah, like there's two pictures I think on the back of the box
I don't know where it is.
aren't in the actual movie, and one of them is it's like Cat, like kind of, it's very Aliens coded, like it's Cat like hiding behind JDF, and JDF's got a flamethrower in the
Hell
jungle. So like, there's stuff on the cutting room floor that I would really like to see here.
Yeah, I think I was talking to them before you got on last time that they confirmed there's like a 3-hour cut with like whole other story arcs. Like there was a mermaid lady that was a big part of it and shit.
I mean, maybe that explains why there's no like first act, them just doing their usual Power Ranger job. Like, I mean, even in the first movie, it's like, you know, they're fighting the goo monsters, but that's like kind of like a, hey, we're just kind of responding to something that's happening in the city.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like before the big adventure comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of makes them feel like they're not really doing anything up until they have to.
Right.
There's punching, kicking, and the stegashrooms are finally sent overboard, barely making the Rangers break a sweat. And Tanya makes a reference even more obscure than mine. And I cannot remember what she said. Oh, she said the Love Boat. She said, "This ain't the Love Boat."
Oh, yeah.
And the kid's
man.
like, what?
What's the Love Boat?
Like,
I
my
guess that might be something that they could reference in the like mid to late 90s.
because they might have been
have
kids
grown up
watching
with it.
reruns, yeah.
They missed a
Right.
really good joke there, though, because when he was like, "What's the Love Boat?" Someone could have said "exciting and new," like because that's the first lyrics of the Love Boat theme song. That would have been funny.
Oh,
See, but you guys don't even
yes.
fucking know the Love Boat either, I guess.
The Love Boat.
Soon we'll be making another run.
All right. Sorry, I was distracted for a second. I've got the listing of the deleted scenes here.
Oh, no.
If you want to hear what was meant to be in this. Okay. Tommy and Kat, they fight a crocodile while searching for Larago. This is where Tommy and Kat would have used a flamethrower. About 3 frames of the scene are known to exist. One is found on the back of the VHS box of the movie.
So
they put that on the
backpacks-
back. They
Wait.
put that on the back of the VHS because they knew how badass that looked, and they didn't put it in the movie.
Where was the flamethrower? Was it in the backpack that they had?
I guess
to be.
it must have been.
That
Two.
makes that thing even cooler.
Two, a bungee jumping stunt with Adam, the Green Ranger. So Adam apparently had some extreme sports moments in here.
That's cool.
Heck yeah.
Number 3, more character development for Justin. That's the listing there. And then 4, perhaps the most vital cutscene. The team would use their Zeo powers to fight Divatox's forces, but their morphers and Zords would be severely damaged in the fight. Billy, the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger and technical advisor to the Zeo Rangers, would convert the Zeo crystals into the Turbo Morphers, creating the new powers. However, the actor who played Billy, David Yost, decided to leave Zeo, which was being filmed at the same time as Turbo, thus meaning the script had to be rewritten to compensate. So the reason why you don't get a satisfying Act 1 is because production fell apart during Zeo.
All they had to do,
blame David Yost.
All they had to do was take him out of it. They didn't even need to. They could have just said
all that.
They could still do everything else. That's what they're missing.
And then, the most insane one here is a character named Mandinka, the mermaid, would have assisted the Rangers on their journey and would have served as a love interest to Adam. She also would have saved Kimberly after escaping Divatox's submarine. The actress is unknown. So,
oh my god,
yeah, that's apparently what is on the cutting room floor somewhere.
Man, Adam's always getting screwed over, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And apparently a bunch of this stuff showed up in the comic book adaptation of the movie. So,
rad.
It might be worth finding to check some of that stuff out because they were able to put it back in.
Definitive edition.
Yeah, this is my new life's work. I need to get the 3-hour cut of this released. I'm gonna be just as annoying as the Snyder Cut people, but there's gonna be like the 4 of us. It's gonna be a subreddit with the 4 of us where we're harassing the new director of Power Rangers and being like, no, restore the Turboverse. We need to see the 3-hour cut. Put it on Netflix. Netflix should buy it. Netflix should buy Power Rangers Turbo and restore what should have happened.
They're buying everything anyway.
Yeah.
We can shit on absolutely anything that is not the 3-hour super cut. Even if it's really good. Like,
somewhere there's a really good piece of performance art doing that, just to like hold the mirror up to the Snyder Cut people and be like, no, release the 3-hour cut of the Turbo Power Rangers movie. I don't care. Like Marvel Doomsday. Oh, whatever. That's great. But no, 3-hour Turbo movie. JDF deserves this. We're doing it in his honor. His daughter's on board. She's going to record
oh my God.
she's going to record the commentary track. She already said she would. She instant messaged me and you need to release it. 20th Century Fox, we're watching you.
Now you just sound like the Bat in the Sun, dude.
You're gonna, you know what? Oh my God. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about that off camera, me and Zach.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, because on our last Power Rangers, when we talked about how cool the suits looked, I mentioned the updated Green Ranger suit using the Boom comics is the Bat in the Sun Green Ranger
basically
suit.
Yeah.
And that's just a really nice cosplay of the Green Ranger that Boom Studios is like, yeah, it looks really great. And then we got into how weird that guy is.
Yeah.
Whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah. Just leave it there.
Speaking of new Power Ranger stuff, over the last week, amidst all the other weird news we got, they did release that they're currently working on the new Power Rangers season for Netflix or whomever has it.
I think it's Disney.
It's Disney because it's the Percy Jackson and the Olympians showrunners are doing.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to be like limited series, like not directly in continuity with the previous ones or anything. It's like a whole new thing. So
and just because we can't have anything nice, they did say that the Red Ranger might be a female presenting person, so woman presenting person. So like people are of course being dumbass shitheads about that, and I'm like, that's really cool. Let's go. Why can't
It's pretty rad.
Yeah,
that's awesome. We've only ever had one female Red Ranger, and that was a weird side story in Samurai.
Well, no, the last season, Cosmic.
I didn't see that.
Cosmic Fury, like the Pink Ranger becomes the Red Ranger. So it's like
that's rad.
The Red Ranger goes missing, and so they have to reconstitute the team, and so she's like promoted like from second in command to the acting Red Ranger. So like they do a good bit where they do their first transformation and they're all looking at their new suits, and then she's looking down and she's like, this is a really dark shade of pink, and they're like, Amelia, you're red. Why? Like, and it's like, oh, like I am the leader now, and it's like they give her a whole moment. It's really cool. I actually really liked that.
I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube.
Though.
No, those outfits aren't great, but
stuck for Cosmic Fury.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, Jen, the Pink Ranger from Time Force, is the leader of the team.
Totally.
Yeah, fair enough.
But like and that's a really good season of Power Rangers, but like she's still not the Lady Red, but like that's rad. Also, I did not like in the press release though that they said it's going to take more time to focus on the interpersonal relationships between the Power. You know what that means, don't you? We're going to get about 3 minutes of Power Ranger shit per episode.
What, you're enjoying this You're enjoying this movie.
Oh yeah, enjoyment. I want to watch people in brightly colored costumes and helmets kick the shit out of dudes wrapped in so much foam latex rubber that they can beat the fuck out of them, and they
and
not
like
get
sitting
hurt.
there like a smug ass cat. You're enjoying this movie, aren't you?
Fuck this, man. I want to see Power Rangers. Speaking of Power Rangers,
Yeah.
speaking of people in weird rubber suits, below in the submarine, Jason and Kimberly are trying their damnedest to escape the bilge, ballast tank, whatever this chamber of the submarine might be. Jason has the brilliant idea to actually use science fiction concepts and smarts to escape, like actual real heroes in a fictional story. As the sub ascends, the pair ready themselves to pop a hatch and escape once they don't have to worry about, nitrogen narcosis or the bends or whatever. But
that was another deleted scene I heard about, was that they had a shot where she was trying to take the bolts off of it, and it was like shredding her fingers and getting blood all over the thing. And they're like, we can't put that in the movie. So why'd you even film that?
That is kind of fair. Yeah. I mean,
why would you film
exactly.
But still, it's kind of like you do want your people to be in peril.
Yeah.
Right.
But little do they know, both the Ghost Galleon and Divatox submarine are arriving at the Nemesis Triangle. An interdimensional storm surges. Waters grow agitated in the tempest, and Divatox threatens Larago's family until the wizard finally opens the gateway. Below, the writers don't seem to know how submarine work, as Jason and Kim actually struggle to pop their hatch despite the hydrostatic pressure from the entire fucking ocean pressing in from outside. The sub begins to take on water, making the pirates freak out. Because, as you know, water wants to go where water wants to go. You know what I mean? They're not going to have difficulty getting that hatch to pop off of there. But the problem is going to be you're not being crushed to death by the pressure of all that millions of gallons of water trying to equalize like what space it's in. The submarine begins to take on water, making the pirates freak out. Over on the SS Alliteration, the Rangers use their Zord keys to open their gateway into the triangle. Jason and Kim's hatch finally pops, and Kim, being the ultimate babyface that she is, insists that they help Bulk and Skull get out too. Because Jason was like, all right, peace. Like, no, we gotta help them.
That's so Jason.
3 of the 4 of them escape, but up above, Divatox finally discovers the source of the leak and shuts the emergency hatch, locking Jason inside.
I like that this is all happening right below their feet, and there's like a grate so they could presumably see what's happening underneath them.
Right.
And they're just like, what's happening? I don't know. Like, where's the water coming from? And like, and then meanwhile, apparently Jason and Kim could like at the entire time open the door to Bulk and Skull, because it's not like it took them like, oh, they need to like break something. They just needed to turn the wheel on the door hatch. So they all could have been in the same place to get together anyways.
But would you have wanted to been in that room with them?
Well, I guess not.
As they talk like Antonio Banderas and freaking Sylvester Arnold Schwarzenegger in your face for hours.
They're so weird with their weird white hair. Like the brain scrambler turned their hair white. Like that makes no sense.
They were terrified, I guess.
Yeah. Aboard the Ghost Galleon, the Rangers finally get sight of the island of Mulantia. Below, Divatox's ship detects the 5 life signs of the Rangers, and she just calls Rita Repulsa on the landline / space phone, because all the villains kind of know each other. Divatox asks Rita for her advice in dealing with the Power Rangers, to which Rita just flips out and tells her to run away. Okay, thanks for your advice, lady. You know, whatever.
I don't know. I like the bit. I like the bit of like Rita and Zed are just like retired or something and living out their lives, and
She's like, I have to deal with this, and he's just like snoring.
It's just mundane lives out in space.
Lord Zed, the first recipient of a CPAP machine back in 1996 here.
Elsewhere, Kim washes up on the beach as the indigenous people arrive, suitably upset that the whites are here to ruin everything. They even find Bulk and Skull, chasing the buffoons inland with spears.
Don't they have a moment too where they were going to abandon her this time?
Oh, right.
They're like, no, thanks for saving us, deuces. And then the freaking dudes with spears were like right behind them. So
right, yeah,
karma, baby.
These people don't care about each other at
all. Assholes. Why did Zordon choose? No one didn't choose Bulk and Skull, but why did he choose Jason? The guy seems like a prick.
They're just all assholes. A Power Ranger story. That's the documentary about Haim Saban and Shuki Levy.
Aboard ship, Tommy notices that Larago's signal is fading, and they agree to go to shore, but they want to send Adam to reconnoiter first. Divatox decides to go full Das Boot and torpedo the Ghost Galleon, but the Rangers escape in their Zords, undetected by her sensors.
But how do they escape from the boat?
By driving across the water like a bunch of badasses, man. That's rad.
They're amphibious.
They have fucking boat cars.
They got ducks, you know.
Is this like a very 90s thing, or it's like they're always promising us like cars that would be able to turn into boats, like if you drove on the thing or whatever. Like if you're like, yeah, this is the future, flying cars and amphibious cars, and
that's rad. Have you ever has anybody ever taken like an amphibious tour in like a coastal city or anything? They have amphibious tours in where you guys live?
They have duck boats up here in Lake Michigan and stuff.
Yeah. That shit's rad. They're just driving around. Oh, to the left, you'll see where our founder, first oppressed the indigenous people, and then to the right, you'll see where the slaves were kept. And now here we're gonna go on the lake. Pop, 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 pop. And you're just in the lake now. Like, wow, this is a great tour.
That's cool.
What the fuck? They do that a lot in like Virginia, like Chesapeake Bay area, because everything is so oceany.
Yeah,
that's where I grew up.
Closest I had was we went on a little road trip. My family and I with this past summer. We went to Chickatee Island, if you're familiar, is in Maryland.
Oh, no, with the horses.
And so it wasn't like an amphibious craft. It was a boat that we were on that, was giving us the tour around. But occasionally he would just like ram it into like little like land masses. He's like, all right, we're just going to anchor here for a second. And then he would just ram us into a thing.
Oh my God.
Like push us back out of the mud to get away from the horses. So,
I thought you were going to say you rammed the horses for a second.
No, he hated those horses. That tour guide was really insane.
Piece of shit quadruped motherfucker.
No, it was just like there was enough mud in like these areas that we were like looking that it would just be like he would run the boat into the land and whatever. So
that's funny.
As an operator of a small craft for years and years and years in a workboat, that's a completely acceptable way to stop your vessel from floating away.
Well, all right, there you go.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it's just what you do.
I would have screamed. Every time. We're gonna sink now.
Everybody else on the boat is completely fine, and Donovan's just like,
we're gonna hit the horses.
We don't even know what's below these waters.
The pirates in our film. Oh, it's only like 5 inches of water. Donovan's like, you don't know what's down there. You're gonna have tentacles.
Donovan, it's mud. We see it.
Yeah, right.
There's like 3 crayfish.
That's what they want you to think. That's the top of their heads.
The pirates go ashore, dragging Jason behind them, bearing Larago and family aloft in cages. They near the site of Malagor's prison when the indigenous people show up, dragging Kimberly along, bound to a litter. And oh boy, these islanders would even make Marion C. Cooper blush with just how racist the depiction is. I'm like, holy shit.
I had blocked this out from when I watched it back in the day. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like just seeing this last week when I watched it.
It's like Johnny Quest levels of like racist Islander interpretation. Like that's why I said Marion C. Cooper would even blush, because this is Kong 1931. Like, oh God. When was Shuki Levy born? Like 1912? Jesus fucking Christ. A tense standoff occurs, islanders surrounding the pirates, until Divatox parades Larigo in front of him, having him use his magic to scare the cringe-inducing stereotypes into leaving them alone. As the pirates head into Malagor's prison, the Rangers finally meet up and decide to finally do the goddamn thing we all came here to see. We finally get a transformation and a Ranger roll call an hour and 15 minutes into the goddamn movie as they all shift into turbo, shouting their Zord names as the transformation call out. And they transform one by one, even little Justin transforming from kid size into full-grown adult Blue Ranger. And somewhere, C.C. Beck is rolling over in his grave, incensed at the gimmick infringement. Did you get that one, Donovan?
No.
And C.C. Beck is the original writer of Shazam comics.
Really?
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yes.
But I get that, and that is hilarious now that I'm aware of the facts.
That's why Billy Batson's dad is C.C. Batson.
Aw, what a narcissistic thing to do.
I think that's later, because I don't think they ever talk about Billy Batson, because they're
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Talk about Billy Batson's dad until like the 80s or the 90s.
That would make sense. How did you feel about that movie? Did you like that movie at all?
Oh, it had Zachary Levi in it, so I was like, oh,
yeah,
weirdo.
It was also
weirdo.
He is, and it also was really weird to me how like the teen version of Billy had like pathos and was like, a little rugged and like, yeah, I've been going through some shit. And then when the fucking Zach Levy shows up as Shazam, he's just like, gee willikers, guys. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck is happening? It's like a 50s kid as an adult. It doesn't make any sense.
I'll tell you what, though.
I bet he would help us get Turbo 3-hour cut released. We get Zachary Levi on this one. We give him a crusade. Yeah.
And then we'd have to like swear allegiance to his weird version of White Jesus or something. Or like we'd have to like promise to never be vaccinated.
Oh man, too late. Trust me, it didn't happen.
I'll tell you what.
We just got to tell him that there's a deleted scene where Kat looks directly at the camera and says, vaccine caused the autism in the kid, Justin. God damn it. I was that joke. Bailing. Okay, no.
But I feel like that movie is an extremely, extremely good comic book adaptation. Like
that's how I feel too, 100%.
There's a Jeff Johns 5-issue or 4-issue run of Shazam that is almost exactly page to screen.
Is that the one where Superman goes in on no. Shit? Because there's one where Superman fucking goes off on the Wizard, where he like tells him like how irresponsible it is to put all this on a child.
Oh no!
Oh my god, I love that so much.
I think that's Judd Winnick's Shazam Superman First Thunder.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. It's literally physically right behind me.
Okay.
But like the Jeff Johns one is just the different. Yeah. Oh yeah. Superman cusses the Wizard out because it's really stupid.
Yeah. And it's just like, he's just a boy. He didn't get to live his life because of you now. And it's just like, oh, this is so sick. Oh,
and the Wizard's like, I'm the goddamn wizard, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? This is the Rock of Eternity. I could squish you. You know who you are? You're Superman.
But he's the big blue Boy Scout boy.
Whatever.
I know. I'm not a huge Superman fan. I just like saying that. Dude, big blue Boy Scout.
But yeah, Shazam. Cool shit. I don't know. I don't want to get too into weeds about that. If you want some good Shazam shit, there's some really, really good Shazam bits in the David S. Goyer, Jeff Johns run of Justice Society of America, JSA. And that's like last week when I was talking about like, does Billy Batson get in a relation? Like in that comic book, Billy Batson gets in a relationship with Stargirl, and like they're the same age, but when he turns into Captain Marvel, Marvel's like a 30-year-old dude. And, like, he Billy Batson is a good man, like he's a good kid, but like he can't separate it. So there are times when he's talking to her and like Golden Age Flash and Golden Age Green Lantern have to go talk to him, and those are scary motherfuckers. Yeah, so like they like literally corner him and like, hey, this is not appropriate.
You gotta chill out.
Like, he ends up like showing, like exposing to Jay Garrick the Flash that like he's a child, and Jay Garrick's like, wonderful, this is what we're doing now. We just bringing kids into like cosmic level conflicts with gods and shit. Great. But he was
That's
fine when
awesome.
Courtney did it. That's okay. Whatever. But that run is a fucking great run of comics. That's incredible shit. In the temple, in the actual movie we're talking about,
Oh, right.
Divatox begins the ritual to wake Malagor as the Rangers run at super speed through the jungle. And like I was wondering, like, why behind them they didn't have like car gear shift noises, because they're car Rangers, right? That would have been fun.
Right.
Red.
Justin finds the entrance to the temple and runs off half-cocked, his inexperience showing as he goes off alone.
Kia!
The ritual begins, and Divatox calls out to her would-be magical... Oh, I couldn't read what word I wrote. Her would-be magical lover, and orders Kim and Jason lowered into the lava chasm below to be sacrificed.
Oh, lava.
Ah, see? There you go. Alec going in clutch. I didn't actually... That wasn't the joke I made, but Alec, you're more clever than I am.
Did you guys ever see Madagascar with King Julian when he's talking about the sacrifice?
Yeah.
That's all I was thinking of with this whole fucking part. Thank you. I never have another sacrifice. Oh, I couldn't have another sacrifice. I'm so full. Thank you.
see, as slightly older, my cultural touch point was the equally as racist Chipmunks the movie, where they have this scene where they're like gonna sacrifice the chipmunks and have all the natives singing "Woolly Bully." It's
Oh my god!
Choices were made, and
I'm clapping if you can't hear
it. I was thinking Temple of Doom. I was like, oh no, but Chipmunks the movie is wild. The islanders murmur their chants. Gouts of fire blast forth, and Divatox cackles, as amidst all this Temple of Doomery, the Rangers bust in. There's battle, shouting, key eyes, danger, and as the Rangers struggle to get to their friends, Kim and Jason are lowered inexorably down into the lava pit below. But rather than be destroyed, the former Rangers emerge changed, now slaves to their baser nature, their voices lowered and evil.
Listen, is this a safe space? Is this a safe space to speak on some things?
What's up?
I bet you I can guess what you're about to say.
I gotta be honest, evil Kimberly got me feeling some kind of way.
Yeah. It was the voice, dude.
It really is. It's like, all right, just like, she took command, and I respect that in a lady.
I felt that. I feel that.
Yeah. All right.
Not only is it a safe space, it's an understood space.
I mean, if I'm being honest, this was a very formative movie for me. All right.
Makes sense.
Between that and all the butt stuff, come on.
No, there was definitely a part when she turned evil. I was like, I did have a huge crush on this lady.
This is the thing. Like when I was watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers growing up, like I think I saw her more like a coworker. Like I didn't really have a crush on Kimberly. It was like, okay. And like, her looking at the camera and saying, "Sorry, honey, pink's out." I was like, oh, okay.
The vapors.
And then all of a sudden it made a lot of sense that like my first on-screen crush was Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. And I was like, I just like it when they're evil. Okay. This is like...
to be fair, I feel like Amy Jo kind of sunk her teeth more into being evil. Like,
100%,
seemed to be having more fun. It seemed like a better performance, quite honestly.
Gave her a lot more to do.
Went a long way as well, but whatever. And she's like being all silky, and you're like, oh my god.
Well, you could tell when somebody's having fun with something versus just going through the motions. And it's like the distance in acting between Amy Jo Johnson doing evil Kimberly and Jason David Frank doing completely tuned out Tommy. Like, no, Kim, that's not who you're supposed to be.
Dude, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh my god, it's like a chasm of like dedicatedness. Like she's coming back in for a little cameo to have some fun and twist her character around a little bit, and he's like, I need to figure out how to get off this show. I can't do this anymore.
You're right. He's almost whispering to them instead when he's trying to get their attention. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
Kimberly, Jason, no, not like this. Not like this.
Not,
Remember that? You guys remember that?
like this. Not like this.
Not like this.
Yeah, right before they killed Morpho or whatever the hell that
Mordo.
guy's name.
Mordo. R.I.P. Mordo the legend.
Rip the legend.
Not like this.
Kimberly handles Tanya and Kat easily. Tommy desperately tries to appeal to her better nature via their previous relationship, removing his helmet all the way. Then, in what could have actually been an interesting character exploration, Jason attacks Tommy, his voice super low and evil, saying he is stronger now. And there's all this basis to explore Jason's resentment of Tommy.
Absolutely.
Via his usurpation of the leadership role, Zordon's decision to make Tommy the leader, the disparity in Ranger power levels between the Red and Green Rangers, and all kinds of stuff, but it's played as brief and disposable.
God damn it, Zach! I hate you. This is like everything in this paragraph. It makes this movie so much better. Jason's resentment of Tommy. You could have had Kim be like, "I leave," and immediately you start dating that one or whatever. Like play the love triangle. You could have just had it be, "This is like it's them. It's stuff that's in them, but it's ramped up to evil," and it's like,
yeah, that'd have been rad as hell, man.
Sad.
which would happen in a movie that was for a slightly older audience. You know, this is still a movie for littles, ostensibly.
I mean, listen, they just did. I mean, listen, as much as I love this franchise, I think the reality is they just didn't have the behind the screen talent to do that. I don't even know that it is. Oh, well, we dumbed it down for kids. I just don't think that was something that they were interested in doing. They were trying to sell the toys. They were trying to sell the figures. And it's like, all right, yeah, just we need to hit the marks and whatever, and it's like, so.
Well, from what I've gathered lately too, they love to be creeps behind the scenes as well,
and that.
Well,
yeah,
yes.
Well, like, so I don't know. I feel like even I, as a layperson, like I'm not educated. I didn't go to film school. I didn't study screenwriting. I don't even understand the 3-act structure. Like I will tell you right now, I'm kind of a dummy when it comes to things, but I know a story. I know what makes a good story, and this is not a good story. You know what I mean? There's pacing issues. There's stuff that happens that shouldn't happen. Things that you can get into that even give you little world building bits. Like you don't have to have a Silmarillion of Power Rangers, right? You can have just little bits sparsed in to give you a larger world and to flesh it out and to make your people seem more like people and less like caricatures.
Right.
But they don't do that. And like, even like me, I'm kind of a dummy. I'm assuming that the people that wrote the show went to learn how to write a screenplay. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Listen, I mean,
you think they're just slapping shit on a page all like that?
I feel like it's the kind of thing where you can kind of tell once people who were tuned into it start coming in and taking control. Like, you know, like Power Rangers was 10 years old once you hit like Time Force or whatever. And it's like, okay, it attracted maybe some people who were like, yeah, no, I would like to write for a show like that, versus it being Shuki Levy there from the beginning, just looking to make some money with Haim Saban, just trying to get this thing converted. And like, you know, like I don't know, like the writing credits of that production team, like the two of them, I guess, is just,
Kim snaps back to herself via Larigo's magic, and Jason shortly follows suit, as if none of this was consequential or made any sense anyway, and it was just a diversion to put in the fucking script so we could have them punch, kick some more.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm glad it was in there.
Yeah, me too.
Sure. But it would have been nice to do something with it.
Yeah, absolutely. But at least we got some punches.
There's a moment of kind of cool danger as Jason is holding Tommy over the lava pit, threatening to dump him in to be burned alive by this lava, or in turn to be turned into evil Tommy. You know? And maybe Tommy likes being evil again. Maybe he's like able to access different Ranger powers because different emotional states and different like ethical things allow you to access different parts of the morphing grid. That would be interesting, actually. Like being a bad person lets you be more powerful with the morphing grid. like the dark side. That would be kind of
Mhm.
interesting. Divas Talks.
Is that when he
Diva
was when Jason was? I mean, when Tommy was almost falling in the lava. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jason was like holding him, basically being like, "I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop you."
Yeah, he's like, I got the power now. I got the muscles.
Yeah.
I have the ability. And you're like, cool.
Do
Very
more of
cool.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
JDF's acting though was not that great in that part.
Because
He just seemed irritated. He was just like,
Yeah.
"Don't do this." No,
I think he wanted to go home.
Yeah.
Diva Talks, seeing the tide beginning to turn, with now 7 Rangers arrayed against her, and Malagor no closer to waking up, promptly tosses Elgar into the lava pit as a sacrifice,
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
which completely invalidates their need for human sacrifices anyway.
Well, I mean, like they didn't want to sacrifice their own people, so
Elgar is pure. You have to understand.
Oh, right. Also, that was
Pure
the...
evil.
He was wearing a purity ring.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he doesn't even go in rooms with other women ever. Like Diva Talks is definitely his boss, but that's only because she's his boss.
Yeah.
Well,
Elgar,
she's his aunt, right?
Really?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's
Okay,
her nephew.
so she's family.
she's
That's
family,
fine
so
then.
it's good.
Like
Oh my God.
Elgar is the new face of the True Love Waits campaign.
The 5 Turbo Rangers rally, but just then the ground quakes, plumes of fire and smoke erupt from the lava pit, and Diva Talks rejoices as Malagor is freed from his prison. First, a massive claw breaches the side of the lava pit's mouth as something truly monstrous drags itself free from the pit below. A mass of half molten stone in roughly humanoid shape rises, planting first one foot, then the other on the floor of the cave. Spines festoon the creature's obsidian hide. Cracks in the black stone skin glow eerily from within, possessed of an unearthly light as Malagor steps forth, his jaw splaying wide and 3-segmented, gaping in a roar that shakes the cavern around him with its fury. And it's a terrific creature design, designed and brought to us again by the Chiodo brothers, who designed the critters. They did Killer Clowns from Outer Space and a bajillion other things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fucking rad suit. I would love a figure of Malagor.
I'm shocked that there wasn't one. Like, that seems weird that that was something they left on the table for.
It's such a cool monster, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like, I mean, with designs like that, I almost wonder, like, is there like a rights thing? Because it's like you don't get any of the American monsters here. You don't get Malagor. Right. You don't get the swamp monster people on the boat or whatever. I mean, like, they really just brought over the Bandai toys for that, you know. So like, I almost wonder if it's like, unlike because with the first movie, they had toys of like Ivan Ooze's monsters, like the Zords, but then like obviously they weren't allowed to use any of that. Even to this day, like with like Hasbro's like Lightning collection, they weren't able to do movie figures. They did the ninja suits, but that was because those appeared on the TV show. They did the Tango Warriors, but that's because they appeared in the TV show. They didn't do Ivan Ooze figure. Like, you know, that would have seemed like a slam dunk, right? Like they didn't do Dulcia. They didn't do like any of the Oozmen or anything. So like, I almost wonder if it's like the toy companies weren't allowed to touch the 20th Century Fox owned things without more rights needing to be negotiated or something weird like that.
Maybe the contract was specifically because they had the contract with Bandai and they couldn't produce their own stuff.
Yeah,
that might have been
something along those lines.
So based on what I'm seeing, as far as like just like looking it up, it seems like there might have been just one, like it's a 1-inch figure of Malagor, or I guess Dark Side. What's his name?
Dark Spectre.
Dark Spectre. But maybe that was the only thing ever made.
And I wonder if that falls under a different part of the contract where it's like that's merchandise versus a toy, or, you know, like something weird like that.
So small,
like, right? The little PVC figures, like I've got like Finster up there, where it's like they're not really toys; they're just like little, you know, cake toppers, basically.
Right.
Oh man, I wish, because I know there's so many cool. I don't know if there's figures of the different, like the American villains as much. Because I know Rita and Zed obviously are going to have figures, right?
Yeah.
But because Rita's Bandora from Jew Ranger, so like any villain that is, but like, is the villain guy from Dino Thunder what's his name? He looked so cool.
Mesagog.
Mesagog.
Yeah, there's a Mesagog Lightning Collection figure that came out kind of at the end of that line. You know what's funny is like Rita, for as much as her being like, you know, the big bad, like she had like a history of like canceled figures. Like they never had like an 8-inch version of her in the original line. I think like the first figure of her might have been like 2010 or something real late, like when they were doing like run it back kind of stuff. And then like they just put out a version of her like a 5-inch action figure for the Playmates ones that are out now. But but she has like a history of like, you know, like there's old Toy Fair stuff from like 1994 where it's like they were going to do a Rita figure, but then they switched it up to Zed, so they just scuttled the figure. Like, so, you know, they left a bunch of these characters that you would have thought would have been represented kind of on the table. But
my cousin had the Zed one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because he had Beetleborgs too, and I always play with him and be like, "That this would be the coolest crossover ever."
Beetleborgs would have been sick. Have Alec or Steve, have either of you guys seen Joku Fighter B?
No, but I with all of the Metal Heroes reboot stuff going on, I want to go and watch through that.
I would, and they're releasing some of the Metal Heroes like on DVD and stuff. So it would be very interesting to see if they do release those, because Joku Fighter B or Joku B Fighter is, I know, Donovan, you have a special place for Beetleborgs, but it's like definitely a far superior show.
Oh, I believe it.
Because it's super desperate. And it's like this struggle against like evil outer space oppression, and it's very violent. It's super cool. I've seen a couple episodes of like fan subs, but never anything deeper into the show. It's like the first 3 or 4 episodes fan subbed.
Yeah, like, do you have the mini play there of Blue?
I don't have it available right now.
Yeah. A couple of Christmases ago, that's what I got him, was the Gunpla of the Blue Beetleborg.
Oh my god, dude!
It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Hell yeah. Beetleborgs is my favorite. I loved it a little bit more than Power Rangers when I was younger. You know, it's I just loved everything about it. We talked about it a little bit, just the way that they handled the whole like little kids becoming superheroes. It was just perfectly done. The kids were cool. I loved like the little monsters, even though they didn't make a lot of sense. I thought the monsters were sick. It was funny because I grew up watching a lot of Universal movies with my grandpa, so it was like, oh, this is just like those guys, but silly.
Yeah,
so, I loved it.
Flabber's a little dumb, but like, what is Flabber supposed to be? Is
Jay Leno? He's supposed
to be
absolutely
Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Liberace.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%, brother.
Jeez, I have the Beetleborgs Metallics, like giant robot beetle guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Boron.
That was the thing. Was like. Was it in Metallics or the original one where the gold Beetleborg came, and it was very similar to the whole Green Ranger thing, where it was like, it's a lonely boy, he might be evil. You know what I mean?
that was. I feel like that might have been Metallics. Like once they get their new powers,
and they have gold. If gold, it's definitely Metallics, because there's silver and oh, dude.
Oh man, I have a very vivid memory of a Christmas and getting like one of those like big action figures of like of the Black Beetleborg, and it's like, you know, he's the bad guy in the show, but I was down with him, and
hell yeah, man,
because the suits look rad as hell. Like
they do.
Like the Beetleborg suits are terrific.
Was that you that sent me recently the Beetle Blaster, the Beetle Morpher? Was that you?
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, it was so cool because it had all of them different. You could do all of their boards. It was just
so cool.
It was so rad, and had like the little figures you placed inside of it when you were changing the Morpher. So cool.
Donovan, they have an anniversary version of that coming out, and I want to say it's only like $300.
Oh fuck!
I know, right?
Every time.
Sorry to get you.
I was like, there was so much hope for one.
I know.
Second.
Wait, what was it?
They're doing like a Bandai anniversary, like Beetle Bonder. In Japan, but it's like, you know, especially like with tariffs and everything now, it's like $350. So it's like, no, not so much.
Not gonna happen.
That was on the table for like a birthday present for you, buddy. Yeah, like, but I was like, no, I don't love you. I don't love you that much.
I have a friend that collects the like the deluxe Kamen Rider belts. The ones that have all the lights and sounds and they're super detailed. And like he spends some money on those.
Oh man, yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, Kamen Rider people, they go hard in that. Like, I remember it being like it was like a rule that like they put, maybe it was Shin Kamen Rider or something. Like it was something that was put out in America, and there was like rules on the Fathom website that was like, if you're going to wear a belt, it has to be off at all times. Like, because they knew that it was going to be an issue with all of the Kamen Rider people showing up with their henshin devices.
Oh, really? That's wild. Yeah.
It's like they had rules about like, you know, no cosplay. If you want to bring your stuff or whatever, like you have to keep it off. You can't have the sound effects going off the whole movie.
You know, that bummed out a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, no, but that's what I was gonna do. I just wanted to.
That's the whole reason.
As they're just doing like the flipping and the spinning the entire time, and they're like,
and this one's a fruit, and this one's a stamper, and these ones are rings. It's crazy.
This is where like inter nerd beef. We're gonna sit here and make fun of the Kamen Rider people as I'm surrounded by Jew Ranger bucklers. So
yeah, my entire basement is full of Ultraman monsters and Godzilla, so I can't fucking talk shit. The no, like I don't know. That's fun though. It would be fun to watch, because when I went to see Ultraman, was it Ultraman Red and Blue? I forget which ones. It was a double feature that was released in US theaters. And like we went, and my wife went with me, and I was like, I'm so embarrassed for my wife to be in this room with me right now.
I mean, like, you'd probably be the coolest person there with a wife, with a significant other. So.
There was only like 8 people in the entire fucking theater, and it was the middle of a snowstorm, and like I'm sitting there like, oh, it's Ultraman, and all these people are just like, this is so lame. I'm like, why are you here?
I've had that exact vibe though, where like my wife and I went to the Legend of Zelda live symphony. Where it was like they were going to play the music live, and they were going to show like clips from the game up on the big screen or whatever. We got dressed to the nines. I was wearing a suit. I got a green button down with a tie. I was like, all right, it's like a little hint to being like, we're going out to the symphony, but I'm still dressed a little bit like Link. And then she was wearing like a green dress. It was the whole thing. We get there. We are dressed like way beyond anybody else there. Everybody else there is in like their Zelda hoodies and like covered in merchandise and like, you know, like picking their noses and stuff. And it was just like, all right. And so there's the two of us getting ready for our night at the symphony. And like, we're just surrounded by like the kind of people that go to like the Nintendo World Store to watch video games get announced kind of thing. So yeah,
that's rad.
I'm like, and I looked at my wife and I said, I love you and I'm sorry. And I will make this up to you. I swear to God. So
as Malagor approaches the Rangers.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Tommy, ever eloquent, says, let's blast this freak. And the Rangers summon their signature weapons for the series.
He whips his hair before he says it.
Yeah, he does.
Is it accompanied by like the swooshing sound? Even his hair key eyes.
Yeah, I was about to say, God damn it.
Oh my God, that would be such a good gimmick for like a cartoon or something. And you have your Karate Man, and every time he whips his hair, it goes like.
Anytime he does anything, like he turns his keys, you just hear it very lightly. And every time he sneezes, it's like Divatox, like any misguided dabbler into the arcane, is horrified at the beast she's freed from its prison and tries to back away. Her devotion to Malagor's freedom rewarded with a horrible shock, sending her tumbling down to the floor. Because he just says, thanks for freeing me, lady. Kazap! And she's down. It's like, oh!
And not only that, but she's like, "Oh no, he's ugly," because she was like really down to ground up until that point.
It's gonna be a hot lava man,
quite literally and figuratively.
Oh.
The Rangers release blast after blast of laser turbo ultra mega power at the lava monster, barely slowing its awful stride. The lava beast presses the attack, brushing off the Rangers and their attacks like a soft summer breeze. He batters the Rangers aside, each in turn, taking Adam nearly out of action completely. As elsewhere in the cavern, Kim and Jason get Larago's family to safety, and you start to wonder if any of these people are on the same set at the same time. Because there's a lot of we're just full cutting to Kim and Jason. Like they're not in the frame together.
And consider that the first 90 minutes of this 3-hour movie were just the two of them in a bilge tank, not like interacting with any other characters. Maybe Bulk and Skull, but even that's like through a porthole. So it's like, okay.
And I think when Tommy is trying to appeal to Kim, like you never see them together. Like it's always one shots back and forth.
Oh, really?
I didn't think about that.
I believe it is. I don't think he ever touches her or interacts with her. I think it's literally one shots like back and forth.
Can you imagine if it was all body double for Jason and Tommy's scenes too? Like it was never like you never actually see their faces, and then you realize that guy's got a hairpiece.
I think you can, because like that makes a lot of sense, honestly, Donovan. But because like the positions they were in, but I think you can see both of their faces at the same time.
And since if they were shooting during Zeo, he would have been there anyways, because like he was in the show. So, but Kim was, I mean, like literally, this came out less than a year before Felicity. I mean, like she was about to be like real actress on a WB show for multiple seasons. Like so.
Well, no, Felicity. I mean, I guess multiple is a stretch. Didn't Felicity only last 2 seasons?
Well, yes, but that's because that dum cut her hair. The hair was the star of the show.
I forgot about that shit.
Wait, what? I don't know any of this. What does this mean?
So Felicity was Carrie Russell. And it was like, it was a WB drama. It was like girl moves to New York City to start a new life and and her friend is Amy Jo Johnston. But cool. Like Carrie Russell had this big head of beautiful curly hair, and it kind of became like it was the iconic thing of the series. In between seasons 1 and 2, they cut her hair very short to be like, oh, she's going through changes. And that is what's been credited as killing the show, is because she looked so different that it was like, okay, like
nobody liked it.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Hashtag not my Felicity.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, so it's the haircut that killed the show.
No way, that's nuts.
Yeah.
As the jungle temple begins to crumble around them, the Rangers make good their escape, saying they'll probably fare better within the Zords. Malagor follows, Kool-Aid manning his way out of the temple, hot on their heels. That's like literally, oh yeah. Exposed to the tropical sun, Malagor proves himself super strong, not even needing any magic to make himself grow, gaining his size with every step until he's finally fully kaiju sized.
Hell yeah.
The Rangers know this dance all too well, and they perform their Zord roll call, assembling their vehicles and transforming into the mighty Turbo Megazord. And this Megazord transformation is awesome.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
The cars are traveling high speeds, like literally Wind Racer has to go in reverse to transform. It's so cool, man.
I also enjoy that they kind of explain like, oh, when they get into their cars normally, they're kind of normal car size, so they grow. It's not like that's like a disconnect that I always like, oh, wouldn't this Megazord be tiny? But like no, they grow big so that they can become the actual full Zord.
That's why they needed Justin, because he could do that. And so it's like they die in his whole thing.
They made the Zords, but they were like, oh man, these are gonna be too tiny. How do we fix this?
We need a boy who can grow to twice his size.
Well, there's your problem, right? There's your science fiction concept. If Justin is the only person who has the ability to do this, are they like running morphing grid power through Justin's body to make the Zords
battery
grow?
Yeah, he's like an ungrounded line here. He's a point in the morphing grid that's an anomaly.
Oh, is that why he's so annoying? Because it's just constant buzzing.
Yeah.
And like every time
he's been what's causing all the static in your mics, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the more they transform, like the more it like brings him closer to death, and they can only really transform the Megazord a few times because it drains his life force. Like, look, I'm literally sitting here talking shit on a Saturday morning. I'm not being paid for this stuff. Like, you could do something better. I don't know. not better. I don't want to talk shit. Some people probably worked very, very hard on this, or pooped on their keyboard. I don't know. But like, it just seems like with just a little more effort and a little more concentration, you could have done something better.
Wouldn't it be some real shit if the 3-hour cut really makes this such a better movie?
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Right.
Is knowing what we know about it, that it was maybe a little more violent, had a little bit more for Justin to do. There's no world in which you can't cut a better version of this movie if you had 90 additional minutes to like play with and figure something out. Like, I guarantee you there is a better movie in the edit that they just had to be like, look, we need to get this thing out by March. We have a contract with Fox Kids. It's going to start March 25th. Get this out by the end of February, or else we're, like this is they rushed it, So.
Well, how does O Ranger end? Do the mecha get destroyed in O Ranger by the end? I'm sure they have to make space for new mecha in O Ranger, so there has to be footage. Yeah. Japanese footage of those Zords being destroyed.
But they've done American Zord destruction footage before. You know, like season 2 into 3 was the Thunder Zords falling apart, and that was all that wasn't Die Ranger. That was American. So they have a history of having done that and done it well. I mean, that was like a pretty crazy thing to start season 3 with, was the arms falling off of the Tiger Sword.
And you could just do that. I don't understand what would really be so hard about that. And finally, we've come down to this. The thing I've personally been waiting for the entire freaking movie. As the Megazord takes shape, a mighty armored warrior bearing sword and shield. A real practical man in a suit that grapples with the profound monster. Blows are traded. Super attacks are deployed. Malagor casts Fireball, but the Turbo Megazord's AC is just too high. In one last heroic deed of arms, the Megazord super lunges forward in a gliding slash run pulled right from the script of Godzilla vs. Megalon, and the sword cleaves through the beast, flinging its body to the rocks below the cliff. Coward-ass Americans. The Japanese would have at least just packed the suit with explosives and done it on screen. But no, they want to keep it for later so they can use him as a villain later in a different story.
I fucking love when they do that knee slide thing. It's like Slice Tyson.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, it's so
and
dope.
Ostensibly it's because the Zord has tires on its feet, right? Like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you can make some of this stuff make sense. Is it a giant robot? Yes. Is it a little silly? Yes. Is it also have wheels so you can make it slide forward? Yes. Like just try.
Dude, it's still very cool though.
It's very cool. Oh my God.
Zach, I just want to like tell you, like the glow in your eyes as it returned as you read the last paragraph of the script. This is like, this is what I came for. Like, this is my favorite. You've been left in the cold the whole time, not eating a morsel, and now it's like, they handed you a delicious thing.
You give me giant robots, and I'm a happy man. Like that's my favorite thing in the world.
Zach's like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. There are going to be Power Rangers in your Power Rangers movie, right?
Because you get the best Power Ranger stuff. They're all in the cockpit. They're all posing. They're like driving their car pilot cockpits. It's so cool. Like the Zord looks, the Turbo Megazord base Zord is very, very cool.
Yeah,
it's a really nice robot. And it's not too chunky. It's not too overblown. You're not getting all those crazy ones later where there's 17 different forms for the robot. And it's like almost old school man in a suit Sentai, like, because like even the Tiger Zord and the Dragon Zord aren't that wild of suits, and Daizujin is a terrific suit. It's a very, very well done robot, and this is just give me that. It's the grill on the front. I think it's literally the grill and the headlights
with the lights
on the front of its chest. It just looks nice.
Yeah, I agree. I like the simpler Megazords a whole lot better. Like by the time you get to like the mid 2000s and they could kind of use CG for most of it, I feel like they just kind of lost the plot in terms of how complicated they were, and like you lose the elements of like like I can tell that's the front of the red Zord because it's that part of it or whatever. Like they got too cute with it. But like when it was just man in a suit, simple robot. Like listen, I'm Gordon Ramsay when it comes to my Megazords. Simple ingredients prepared well. Wow. Like, don't overdo it. Don't overcook it. Don't over prepare. Don't overthink it. Just, and this hits the mark. It's a beautiful Megazord.
It's gorgeous. And then you cuss everybody out that has overcomplicated Megazords.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
By the time you get to like Dino Charge and like Ninja Steel, and it's just like, this is like, they designed them all to snap together in all these different ways because they can do it with the CG and they can do it with the toys and whatever. And it's not, I want 5 robots plugging in together, 2 arms, 2 legs, a core body, maybe a breastplate. That's how you make a Megazord.
A cool head that flips out the top.
Yeah.
And if it has an animal face for a chest plate, that's even better.
There you go. Yes.
Like, my God, Wild Force base Megazord with the freaking lion. I'm looking at my jumbo, Wild Force Megazord right now, and that lion head is so fucking cool.
It's good.
Even Dino Thunder has a T-Rex head in the middle of his chest. Fuck you, that's rad. There's nothing cooler than that. Oh man. All right. The day is saved. Larigo and his family are returned to their planet, and Divatox escapes to plot an entire season of plans to get those darn Power Rangers. We close on the big karate competition, exhibition, random spin kick festival. I don't know. To raise money for the youth center or the youth shelter. The Angel Grove competitive spin kick team wins the day. And of course, the final point is scored by Tommy because he's the coolest fucking guy in the world and the sun shines out of his ass. But oh man, is that crowd into it. And that's our movie.
They replaced Rocky with Jason.
They should have had Rocky walking up to heaven like Eazy-E in the end of like, Bone Thugs and Harmony's Crossroads video. It's like, I'll see you later.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. Oh
my God.
He's like, peace.
That is
fades
so fucking
out.
funny,
Fades
dude.
out.
The only one that sees him is Justin. He winks.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He's looking up. He's got the heart of a child, and he innocently knows that Rocky passed away from his spin kick disaster.
Oh my God.
Complications from spin kick. Like,
Also,
that's wild.
I will say this. I mean, maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they didn't. But they stripped Rocky of his blue clothes. Like he's wearing like a white
that's disrespectful.
Shirt.
That's so gross.
It's like he's been
I know that that's
of
what
his
they
blue
do.
Power juice.
Yeah,
so.
I know
that's really
that's what they
up.
do. But like, they always dress like the non-Ranger Rangers in black or white or whatever, just to kind of gray them out. But that is disrespectful.
They did that Mary Poppins thing where they walk up to Rocky and punch their hand through his hat and just tear his shit up, and pull his sleeves off. Like, you're not a Ranger anymore. Anything blue is just pulled off his body, including his pants.
Oh my God. It's like that scene from Sons of Anarchy where they're like, you have to take that tattoo off and burn it off of him.
Zordon sends he sends repo men to his house to steal all his stuff.
In the Car Ranger series, they should have had repo men like minions. Like,
oh my God,
to repossess the cars.
That'd have been funny as hell. The whole time they're just trying to steal their Zords.
Divatox's fleet of repo men.
What
are you doing in the Zord Bay? You need a warrant to enter here. You can't touch my vehicle. It's private property.
Their tow trucks just keep quickly backing in.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
My name is spelled Zordon. There's no lowercase letters at all.
I don't have a last name. My government name is Zordon.
My social security number is 420-6969.
Ooh, nice.
It's just I would be surprised though if Car Ranger did not have a villain that was some sort of car boot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because the Sentai series, like all the monsters are like really well themed. You know, I was watching Jungle Fury.
You know what? Jungle Fury is actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, because last night there was like a Jungle Fury marathon on Shout. It was not Shout TV. It was the actual Power Rangers official YouTube, and I was watching Jungle Fury, and I was noticing that like the villain designs looked all very, very similar to the Kamen Rider Ryuki designs, and I cannot for the life of me remember if Kamen Rider Ryuki and Geki Ranger were on at the same time, because it would make a lot of sense if they were designed by the same people.
Yeah,
they look that similar, because like the one lady that's like a lizard person in her like monster form, but she's like a lady in a normal human form.
okay.
Like she looks very, very similar to one of the villains from Geki Ranger. And
so maybe they have the same. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they do just generally have the same like designers cross-pollinating all over the place. But
I love that Megazord, just the very simple design of the three.
I mean, it's right. I mean, it's got the, as we were talking about, it's simple. It's a little bit like Dino Thunder-esque, because there's really only like 3 Rangers anyways. So it's like it's good.
It gives Voltron vibes because it's 3 separate cat Zords.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Zach, what I've got here is the design works of the Sentai monsters from 89 to 99. So I'm looking up the Car Ranger monsters right now.
Oh my God.
It does seem that there's a car phone is one of them.
A car phone.
Here's the traditional Kabuki monster. Here's the Pizza Man, the famed the famed pizza monster. If that's showing up there, the chef.
Yeah.
So but half of these do have like kind of car themes to them and stuff. Oh shit! Look at this thing. Like it's
damn,
crazy,
cool.
Kind of like steampunk Godzilla looking thing. It's like not quite Mecha Godzilla. Sorry, I'm like trying to put this in the camera.
Dude,
Sorry for audio listeners. We'll maybe like take some pictures of these. I'll send them over to the boys.
Those are rad as hell. Those drawings and paintings themselves. Jesus.
Yeah. So, what did everybody think of Power Rangers? Eventually, a Turbo movie.
You know what? You know what?
No.
I'm gonna get on this. It is flawed. There's a lot of problems with it. It could be a better movie. I still like it.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
Hell yeah, man.
Maybe it's the nostalgia, but I just like there's something about it that.
Oh, it is. Like... Let's be clear. But yeah, no, I
just like it. It's cozy.
Hell yeah, man.
I love this for you. I just want you to know this. Like
samesies.
There's better things out there. I'll admit it, but I'll watch it.
No, I'll watch it. My recommendation would be go watch Sidekicks, because that is a hell of a movie. And if you mashed up the pathos of Sidekicks with the panache of Power Rangers Turbo, I think you would have had the movie you want, to be perfectly honest.
Let's just fucking get rid of Justin and bring in the kid from Sidekicks, because he was much more motivated.
Brandis is really good.
As I was watching Sidekicks, 110%, that's what I was thinking was, oh my God, can you imagine if Jonathan Brandis had been a Power Ranger? He would have fucking nailed it. Like,
oh my God, yeah, man.
He's great.
He in Sequest, Jonathan Brandis is like one of the consider the cast of this show, right? You've got Roy Scheider, you've got Ted Raimi, you've got Don Franklin. Oh, come on. You have Jonathan Brandis, you've got Kathleen O'Brien, I think is her name. Let's be fair. Let's be 100% fair. This is Star Trek: The Next Generation on a submarine, but the cast is incredible. And Jonathan Brandis is one of the highlights of that cast, including all these terrific people. And oh my God, he's so good.
Were either of you barred from watching Sequest as a kid? Can we try to do that next time?
Oh no, dude! Sequest was like religion in my house.
Can you pretend to be like, yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch this? Like,
I can pretend that I'm terrified of it and never seen it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't think Donovan would want to do the Sequest podcast.
If you guys can find me an episode, if you guys can legit find an episode like there's nothing that bad in it, I'd watch it. You guys got to scout it for me.
The submarine is broken down and they're on land the whole time.
I was gonna say, are there any episodes where they're just like, above land and they're getting supplies, they're going shopping?
Not as much Sequest. That's the name of the episode.
But
just Quest.
There's a couple episodes that are definitely like
Land Quest,
insurgency, like in small Latin American countries types things, where they have like where they have to do like commando raids and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
shit.
some really good shit though, Donovan. Like, there's a guy who eventually, like, they find out that he has gills.
Yeah,
And, like, he can
I
swim with the
forgot about that.
dolphin.
We gotta murder him. He's one of
I
them.
gotta rewatch all.
Oh
this.
shit!
He's one of them.
He's a deep one. Yeah, dude, I'm down for a Sequest rewatch podcast. I would do that for my sister would be too.
But for real, we got to
That'd
get
be
down to
rad.
brass tacks. So we're gonna meet back here 1 year from today and talk about Power Rangers 2017.
Oh yeah, brother.
Just wrap up your trilogy.
Well, I could basically take the script from this movie and just sub the names out and say 152 minutes into the movie, we finally get Power Rangers.
Okay, but I'm down as long as we can spend a good 40 minutes on shitting on Goldar.
Oh
Yeah.
now I'll tell you guys all the story about how. So we were talking about weird merchandise. When that movie came out, I don't know what they were thinking. They partnered with like a beauty supply company, and so there was Goldar and Rita Repulsa like face masks, so like you could rub the cream and whatever. So I have
Ew.
pictures of my wife and I with the Goldar mask on, like we used the Goldar pore unclogging serum or whatever, and then it congeals, and then you peel off the gold off your face. Like I don't know in what world they thought that was going to be their lane and their audience was beauty influencers, or if they thought that people nostalgic from the 90s were going to want cosmetics based on Power Rangers 2017, but that's what they did. So
That's such a weird move.
it's real weird. Yeah.
I mean, did they maybe think that because Becky G was in their movie,
Maybe.
they'd get a
There
bunch
you
of
go.
money?
And that is the only thing I could think of too, was like, okay, they kind of had, some notable teen pop names of the time kind of thing, but
Mhm.
it was weird. But
Seeing that guy that played Billy from Stranger Things being the most evil motherfucker in the world turn around and be Jason in that movie.
Oh,
was
yeah, right.
Very.
What did you
weird
see
and
first?
creepy.
Did you see him as Billy first?
I saw him in Stranger Things first. Yeah.
Okay, I saw him as Jason first.
Oh wow.
So when I was watching him as Billy, I was like, well, this is interesting. It's like, this isn't the guy that was standing up for bullies and shit in the other movie. But, standing up against bullies, not for.
Mhm.
Who does that?
Jason stands for
I-
So, any other thoughts on Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, before we get out of here?
I had a good time watching it with my kid. That's a takeaway
Yeah.
for me. He had a lot of fun watching it. He got a little bit bored with it at certain parts, but I remember being bored at certain parts when I was a kid too. It's not a
Sure.
perfect movie for sure, but it was a nice moment between me and the boy.
That's good.
I like
So,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we have to remember who it's for.
Yeah, right.
It's for the kids who are getting bored at certain parts of the movie.
Well, it led us down the path of like watching all the other intros and shit, and like discussing things that I watched when I was a kid with him and stuff, and then like
Yeah.
I ended up showing him Beetleborgs and stuff because of that, so it was cool, and it led us down a nice little path.
That's
So
right.
I appreciate that of this movie for sure. What
That's
about you,
excellent.
buddy? Anything
Me?
that you want to say about it?
I think that I wish I was better at video editing, because I would just go through and cut all the Megazord and Power Ranger parts and smush them all together and just make giant supercuts of Megazord fights.
Oh, I thought you just wanted the other parts. Get rid of the Megazord.
I
That's
just want the bad acting and the nonsensical plots. I want weird random ghost ships for no reason.
and that's why we're demanding the release of the 3-hour cut.
Because we
Come to
want see more ghost ship bullshit.
reddit.com/r/3-hour turbo. Release the turbo cut.
Torqued,
the
a turbo
turbo.
cut.
There you go.
Oh,
Torque, extra hyper turbo. I think torqued is
Fully
much better.
torqued.
Fully.
Power
That's
Rangers
a
Turbo.
different movie.
Fully
That's-
torqued. A Power
That's
Rangers
Tommy's bit between Power Rangers and MTV Soundtracks. So,
Jason David Frank, Jenna Jameson, and
oh
the
dear God.
cast of Pirates.
Tracy Lords.
Tracy Lawrence. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. So, Steve, Alec, thank you so much for joining us. As
Thanks for having
always
us.
Yes,
a
thank you.
hoot. Maybe when we discuss the 2017 Power Rangers in a year. Maybe we will not talk for 17 hours.
Highly doubt it.
But if people like what they heard from you, where can they find you?
You can follow us on Instagram at This Fire Pod, or if you want to subscribe to our show, This Fire, a podcast all about the 1980s and 1990s and the Satanic Panic, and specifically the show Fire by Night, as it fed Satanic Panic content to evangelical teens of the time. You can subscribe to us at acquirethisfire.com. And we're on, Apple Music, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you can get your podcast from. And this coming month, we're going to be starting the video version of our show, which is
hell yeah,
a new move for us. We're going to be doing face reveals here. Finally, we've been audio only for 3 years. We figured 3 years in, that's the sweet spot to change up the format and really just throw everybody for a loop. So
yeah, we're also going to be recasting some people.
Alec is no longer on the show. He is an EP. He'll drop in from time to time. But we brought in the kid that played Justin. He's gonna be my new
no.
He's just only an adult person when you start actually talking about Family First, the weird sitcom inside the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, anytime Ron Luce shows up, Alec just pops in from the sides. Fuck Ron Luce.
He says no.
Fuck Ron Luce. Where's Robert? I want justice.
Yup.
Right.
So
you can rate and subscribe and leave a comment on Spotify. You can find us at jesus.stole. You can send us an email and tell us how dumb we are for liking Power Rangers, being almost 40-year-old men. Because I unironically like this shit. Like, I will actually seriously sit down and watch Power Rangers because I don't have nostalgia for Power Rangers. I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers as a kid. So I came to it later through already being a fan of Tokusatsu from other reasons. And cuss at me about that or some shit. I don't know. Fuck you. Tommy, Kimberly, Jason, Zach, Triceratops, Megazord, Jesus.stole. Thank you to Mustard Plug for, I don't know. I have to go to the bathroom really, really bad. Thank you to Mustard Plug for the use of their song Vampire for our theme song. You can find Donovan at
I almost said Jesus.stole _ DJ DMed _.
And you can find me at Z Reynolds Writes. And as always, listen to more ska.
And don't let Jesus steal anything from you. Get that shit back. I don't know if you heard that.
I don't think you came
hear that.
Oh, damn it.
Do you have a stylophone?
I do.
Nothing.
That's fuck you and your noise cancellation fucking technology.
The shelves are bare. Look in the mirror, there's no